Hello guys, join us today on Epic History Facts as we uncover the fascinating stories behind World War II rations, from Canadian emergency chocolate and French canned cheese to British Army curry and Japanese umeboshi plums. Discover how soldiers around the world found comfort and sustenance in their unique rations, connecting them to home and heritage amidst the chaos of war. Here are top 10 crazy facts about World War II soldier meals you won't believe, Part 2. Number 10. Polish kasha. Polish soldiers often relied on kasha, a porridge made from buckwheat groats, as a staple in their diet. Kasha was nutritious, easy to prepare, and provided a steady source of energy. It could be cooked with water or broth and mixed with vegetables or meat when available. This simple dish was a comforting reminder of Polish home cooking, providing both sustenance and solace. The warmth of the kasha, its familiar texture and taste, offered a brief respite from the hardships of war, a connection to the traditions and family meals left behind. Number 9. Australian beef jerky. Australian soldiers carried beef jerky, known locally as biltong, as part of their rations. This dried meat was lightweight, easy to carry, and packed with protein. Biltong could be eaten as is or rehydrated in water to add to soups and stews. It was a versatile and enduring food source, ideal for the rugged conditions faced by Australian troops. The jerky represented the resilience of the Australian spirit, providing sustenance and strength. It was a taste of the outback, bringing a piece of home to the battlefields far from their homeland. Number 8. German pea sausage. The German military developed a unique ration known as Erbswurst, or pea sausage. This compact sausage was made from dried peas, fat, and spices, and could be easily sliced and added to hot water to create a nutritious soup. It was an efficient way to deliver protein and calories in a portable form. The pea sausage was a reflection of German precision and ingenuity, providing a reliable and sustaining meal in the field. It was both a practical solution and a taste of traditional German cuisine, offering a sense of familiarity and comfort. Number 7. Soviet frontline soup. In the harsh winters of the Eastern Front, Soviet soldiers often relied on simple soups made from barley, potatoes, and bits of meat. These soups were cooked in large pots over open fires, providing warmth and nutrition. Barley was a staple, offering energy and sustenance. The soups were thick and hearty, designed to keep soldiers fueled through the bitter cold. This communal cooking process also fostered camaraderie among the troops, as they shared not just food, but stories and support. The frontline soup was a symbol of endurance and solidarity. Number 6. American C-Ration stews. C-Rations, a staple for American troops, included a variety of canned stews, such as meat and vegetable hash or beef stew. These meals were designed to be hearty and nourishing, providing a balanced mix of protein, carbohydrates, and fats. The stews could be eaten cold straight from the can or heated over a makeshift stove for a more comforting meal. They were a far cry from home-cooked meals, but offered a semblance of normalcy. Each can represented a piece of home, bringing warmth and sustenance to soldiers in the trenches and fields. Number 5. Japanese umeboshi plums. Japanese soldiers carried umeboshi plums in their rations, known for their sour and salty flavor. These pickled plums were more than a taste sensation. They provided essential vitamins and helped to stave off scurvy. Umeboshi plums were also believed to have antiseptic properties and were used to treat wounds and prevent infections. This small, potent fruit was a staple in the Japanese diet and carried deep cultural significance. It reminded soldiers of the care and traditions of their homeland, offering both physical sustenance and emotional comfort. Number 4. Italian bread soup. Italian soldiers made the most of their limited rations by creating bread soup, or zuppa di pane. Stale bread was soaked in water and mixed with whatever vegetables or scraps of meat were available. This humble dish was filling and nourishing, providing warmth and comfort. It was a testament to Italian ingenuity, and the ability to create something hearty and flavorful from the simplest ingredients. The bread soup was more than just sustenance. It was a symbol of resilience and resourcefulness, a way to bring a taste of home to the front lines. Number 3. British Army curry. The British Army, with its colonial ties, often included curry powder in its rations, especially in regions like India and Burma. Soldiers learned to mix this spice with their standard rations of canned meat and vegetables, creating a dish that was both flavorful and comforting. The curry brought warmth to the cold nights and added a touch of exotic flavor to otherwise bland meals. It was a culinary bridge that connected the empire's diverse territories, bringing a taste of the East to the soldiers fighting in the West. Number 2. French canned cheese. In the fields of France, soldiers carried with them a piece of their culinary heritage in the form of canned cheese. This cheese was creamy and rich, providing not just sustenance, but also a momentary escape into familiar tastes. It spread easily on hardtack or bread, transforming bland rations into a more palatable meal. For French soldiers, this cheese was more than food. It was a connection to the pastoral landscapes and dairy farms of their homeland, a small luxury that brought comfort amid the turmoil of war. Number 1. Emergency chocolate from Canada. Canadian soldiers received special emergency rations known as Pemmican biscuits and Canadian chocolate, which were designed to withstand extreme conditions. The chocolate was hard and dense, much like its American counterpart, but uniquely Canadian in its formulation. It provided not just a burst of energy, but also a taste of home. The Pemmican biscuits, inspired by indigenous recipes, were nutrient-dense and compact, combining dried meat, fat, and berries into a bar that could sustain a soldier for days. Together, these rations were a lifeline in the harsh climates and rough terrains of battlefields far from the comforts of home. As we've journeyed through the diverse and ingenious ways soldiers were sustained during World War II, we've seen how rations were more than just food. They were lifelines, cultural connections, and morale boosters. From the hearty C-Ration stews of American troops to the comforting bread soup of Italian soldiers, each ration tells a story of resilience and adaptability. These meals provided not just nourishment, but also a sense of home and heritage in the midst of conflict. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of wartime sustenance. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more intriguing stories from history on Epic History Facts. Stay tuned for our next video, where we delve into the secret operations that shaped the outcome of WWII.